2K Sports pregame.
We need to get off to a good start here. Why am I wearing a green headband? It's a whole. I want to make sure to the last time they do not have my knee. I'm gonna play my Pat Buckets 02s. Last in the playoffs, I tried to lead my team. I think I averaged like 20-something points in the playoffs. It wasn't enough. I swear I scored a 40-point game in one of those games. This year, I'm more confident, I'm more experienced, and I'm ready to lead this team to a finals run. I came back for this reason. I did not know if I wanted to play my career anymore after having perilous starts and not being able to get to the finals. I'm going to get my chance now. Well, let's play.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Yo! And just when I walk in here, I learned I am the MVP of the league this year.
Am I supposed to say something? I really don't even know what to say. You know, as a kid, I always dreamed about being in the NBA, but I never thought that I would get the MVP. And it is such an amazing experience to look at this award and to think of all the great men who came before me. You know, my grandfather, he used to say, he said, no man is stronger than the people who supported him. And nothing is more true than that statement with this award. You know, my coaches, my teammates, you know, everybody who gave 110% to the game, they made this possible. And I'm so blessed and so humbled, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And what's that? Hey, look, y'all, the trophy is lonely, so you know I'm gonna have to get another one next year. MVP! MVP!
MVP!
All right, now let's go get that championship. Yeah, baby!
Emotional moment for me as I won my first MVP award ever. And now, I hope that will give me more confidence to try to win the playoffs here.
And a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Boston Celtics look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the 76ers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs.
Start
coming up next.
right now. Good game. Well, I hope that MVP award gets me more confidence.
From the sideline, our Hall of
And let's start.
This Boston crowd ready to roar.
Let's go.
This Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And they're still waiting for the return of Marcus Morris in that lineup.
Kevin, when you consider this injury,
Gordon Hayward a three. No.
I mean, it's pretty clear he's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
Now we'll look at Philadelphia's starting lineup.
Volgs knocks
Simmons
out
is out
three.
there with Randall. And there's Fultz. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. Irving passes to Mr. Clutch.
Lead to the basket,
He
Raiden.
makes his first shot of the game.
My first playoff
Good awareness
points.
there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Simmons. No. We got by Kyrie Irving.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Irving.
Yabusele to Pat Buckets. Mr. Clutch. Gonna run through to the basket and laid
Somehow
in.
ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Mr. Clutch has got his
First
second
lead
bucket.
on for the
Nice
Celtics.
way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when
And
he
good
has it.
defense.
There's
Horford, and Embiid's right there and lays
One
it
up,
in.
one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is what you get with Embiid. A real scrap.
Again, gets targeting foul.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Celtics shooting their first free throw
Knockout first.
right here.
Knockout
Free
second.
throws good for Mr. Clutch.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now the dish to Fultz. Picked by Randall. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Over Horford.
Embiid, yes.
Big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Until he
Really
retakes
like
the
seeing
lead.
Embiid exert his will, be assertive here. I mean, getting whatever shot he wants inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 6. Picked by Horford. Pocket 6.
Near the
Mr.
basket.
Clutch.
It won't
Simmons
go.
pulls it in.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
And they lay it
Clearly a
in.
frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2. Hayward on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. From deep
A deep
three-point
three.
range.
No.
Busted. No good that time either.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next
And
time.
now
There's
they
no
lead
such
by
thing as a
5.
4-point line.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming
I got
to this
fouled
game
again.
with. Really strong.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Philadelphia gets
And I
called
missed
for
the
the
foul.
foul. The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Baldwin, who's checked in for the
I made the
76ers.
second.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers leading by
Philly
4.
up by 4 early.
Embiid the screen. Randall a screen on Irving.
Philly people open.
Baldwin kicks to Simmons.
Simmons with the ball.
Hayward comes with the double team. Embiid the screen. Here's Fultz. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Fultz has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping.
And now Gordon Hayward knocks it down.
Here it is for him.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
And Embiid throws it down.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And now my first
They
foul.
swipe it. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Not going to go that time.
Right,
And the
for the
Celtics
football.
going the other way now. Fires
There's
for
a
deep.
3.
And he
Got
gets
it.
it to go. No problem on the 3 from Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch
10
turned
points
out
for him.
town.
Great quarter.
And down to 4
at
again.
The offensive end trying to will his team back in the game.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with the screen on Irving. Feeds it to Fultz. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer. But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Here's Randall. And
Can't allow him to get
offensive
offensive
board.
rebounds.
And he gets the bucket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Lets it go from 14. No good from Mr. Clutch. Now it's sends it over to DA, who is able to talk with Coach
There's a
Brett
3.
Brown.
Oh,
You can put coach into that group of experts who think game 1 is the most
that was a 3.
important indicator how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't give us home court advantage. It puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective.
And they take
Putting
a
a lot
8-point
into
lead.
tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Irving following the basket by Julius Randle.
Yabusele again just doesn't like to shoot the ball.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 10. Horford dishes to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Mr. Clutch, the pass to
Horford foul.
I really like the uniqueness of Al Horford's game. I mean, he's a big man with a versatile skill set. He makes threes. He can score inside. He defends. He's a guy that is an inside-out matchup problem for most.
Boston making some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Yabusele. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Philadelphia also making some changes. Sharge checked in for Julius Randle. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Here's Baldwin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Passes it to McConnell. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Wells, he's checked in for the Celtics.
They take me out. And we're down by 4. All right, so one back. Come back in.
Celtics trail by 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia. McConnell in at the 5 spot. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Rozier.
For the 3.
There's a 3. Nope,
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky.
So I'm off to a pretty bad start here. This is not what I wanted to play earlier on. There, get my
all about skill.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch.
My playoff experience for last year.
Irving's
so far,
checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Randle a screen on Irving. Out to the wing. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good on the 3.
Well, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged the bullet.
Jump shot. No.
Clean looks from outside.
3 of 9 early.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Luwawu, the pass to McConnell. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Embiid the screen. A shot by McConnell, no good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hayward.
And almost got
out of bounds. Boston
and it was
takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Boston trailing. Out to Hayward.
Hayward a 3.
Sinks the three-pointer. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
Here's Simmons, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
Second free throw.
7 misses ball.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Tatum. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Air basket. It will not go.
The kick out to Irving.
Kyrie knocks down 3.
Hit again from deep.
Yeah, they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
Fultz dishes to Randle. To Luwawu. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Luwawu's got 7 points. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's
Hayward. No. Yabusele now.
Rebounded by Embiid. Fultz with the ball. He's got 6. Irving with
Stolen
the
by Mr. Clutch.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston.
And I get fouled.
Foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I knocked down first.
Guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
They must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Fade.
Embiid, no.
Embiid, no good. Boston leading by 3. A shot
by Hayward. No.
Here's Tatum.
Tatum,
and he
yes.
lays it straight in. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Volts kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Luwawu.
Wow.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Luwawu's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. Hayward kicks to Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 14 points for him.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack from the bigger defender.
There's Simmons. Yes.
That one falls.
Oh, I tell you, how about the passion of Simmons? I mean, just sticking with it on the glass.
Here's the pass to Mr. Clutch. This ball movement by Boston.
Again,
It's a hand on it.
there's
Positioning on the putback. Abuse's got his first points in this one.
happy with the way
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run, just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
The feed to Fultz. Passes it to Luwawu. Shoots a 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Mr. Clutch.
I hate when they do these swings. That's not what I want to do.
On the wing, Irving. Out to Hayward.
Hayward a 3. No.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Luwawu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Luwawu's got 8 here in the quarter. Austin's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Yabusele. There's Mr. Clutch. He's got 14. Pass to Yabusele. There's Mr. Clutch. He feeds it to Irving.
Kyrie 3.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 44 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of. In a pretty tightly contested game here.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, D.A., you know, my teammates have done a great job of getting me in a rhythm early on in the game. If I get a few touches early.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back with the... And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Philadelphia leading by 3. We got Hayward. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's Luwawu. A shot off that time, and it's Boston the other way. The 9-foot shot. No good from Mr. Clutch. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Wow,
Simmons with it. Now defended by Hayward. 3 on 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. With a tie. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one.
Wow.
The pass to Luwawu. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is it to Mr. Clutch. 7-foot shot.
And one.
Fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that
Right now, it's on a free throw.
Listen, you know, he didn't give up on it.
Well,
When he
he's
heard the
cut the
whistle, he
tail.
kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Hope that
And
gets
Bede with the screen on Hayward. Here's Simmons.
And Simmons. Nope.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
Oh, my God.
Simmons on the wing.
Man, what a
Pass to
frustrating
Luwawu.
night.
Trying his luck deep. Horford with the rebound.
And, you know, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start.
There's a 3.
Boston
No.
again missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No good from Luwawu.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket. Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
To the left side wing. No
Randall.
one here. Randall as he lets it go.
It's a throw.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Bede with the steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man. I'm pissed at myself in this game. Playoffs.
Now here's
Right
Fultz.
now.
6 points for him to the
And I'm
inside.
blowing this chip. I need to
And
so
there's
dumb.
Embiid.
Look
That's
like
good
this
on the
guy
assist
was
by
last season,
Simmons.
so.
Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Look at that.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
Foul. And
Foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Uncovered again, Philadelphia.
Volgs knocks it
I'll
down.
tell you what, he has a great looking J. Folks just tremendous with his confidence in terms of pulling up from there.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
That's a foul?
He can't get that one to fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pull-up jumper, and it's
Yes.
good, 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 21.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. It seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And stolen by Hayward. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop.
Gordon Hayward ties the game.
Sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 21 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Swiped away. Here's Luwawu. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Luwawu's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played
Man,
a lot of energy, and the steals we see are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second-chance points.
Right now.
Hit by Randall. Simmons on the wing. He dishes it to Randall. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Mr. Clutch. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. That's good for Mr. Clutch. Rozier, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the 76ers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Now McConnell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Holmes with it, now guarded by Tatum. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
The pass to Mr. Clutch.
Again on the basket, it goes in.
2 for 2. Mr. Clutch has got it all tied up now for Boston.
And you gotta love the big bucket and the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his fourth.
Oh my God.
The 76ers trail by 3. McConnell kicks to Okafor. Dishes it to Sharich. Over Smart. Sharich, that's good. Sharich has got his second basket of the game.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
He's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein, too. Poor effort from the
again to the basket, Landon.
And the Celtics
not going to let us lose tonight, even though I've been struggling.
Superb simulating this quarter. He's carving them up.
Reason why I won the MVP award this year.
Baldwin gets to Sharich. Now, here's Holmes. He's tightly guarded. Here's Okafor.
Okafor, no, rebound Mr. Clutch.
Celtics leading by 3. Gets to Smart.
Marcus Smart won't go.
Misses.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Dish now to Okafor. And here is Holmes. Back to Okafor. Releases from 15 for the tie.
Sorry. No, rebound by Wells.
Oh, good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
They throw it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to
and we take a 5-point lead as Mr. Clutch is heating up here in the third.
Thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are
this is the MVP. This is what Mr. Clutch was doing against Philadelphia's right back.
How about how
this
he sets his man up
Mr. Clutch, we saw this
right
season.
into the screen and then gets the basket.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for Yabusele, and it's Brown. Philadelphia will retain possession. Fultz, he's checked in for Baldwin. Philadelphia with the ball. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. To Holmes. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Celtics with the lead. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Brown. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 31. Lets it go.
3. Oh, look at that.
They get it back. He got
Tatum!
And no good trying to get that one. We come back right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Okay, hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happen. How you respond.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And the Celtics with possession here. The lead is 2. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup.
He missed the clutch to the back. He missed the layup.
And so in the game for the 76ers, McConnell and Fultz.
This shows how the night I've had.
George is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Holmes, and it's the small forward.
Fultz is an absolute blur in transition. Excellent at running the floor and getting to his spot.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Horford. So the wing on the left.
Tatum, a three.
Wide open, he fires one. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Pass to McConnell.
Stolen.
Stolen by Smart. Here's the break.
And I got fouled.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Markelle Fultz. That's good for Mr. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Okafor. Simmons comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for T.J. McConnell. Simmons left side. Shoots over Brown.
No. Rebound Randall. 2 misses the layup.
Good work defensively by Horford. Here's
Mr. Clutch throws it down.
Mistake on the slam dunk.
Lead up to 4.
Defense mentally
35 for Mr. Clutch. No crowd.
In a close game.
Gets back on the field.
Right, almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has
Cabarrot able later.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Luwawu.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Horford.
Horford can't blow it.
Second chance up.
Horford gets it back and lays it in.
Good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
On against Simmons. Pocket 6.
Simmons. Yes.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 7 points for Ben Simmons.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Brown.
Look at that foul call?
That one's not going to go. And now the 76ers on the break. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Simmons dishes to Randall.
Simmons. Yes, Ben Simmons
having the assist from Randall. And it's 9 points for Ben Simmons.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Count that one.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ballgame. You got to come up with stops.
Volts kicks to Saric. Simmons against Brown.
Simmons steps out now.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Oh, I got blocked by
Embiid.
Stupid
Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, sliding away shots. He's got excellent reach and timing. Makes him a good shot blocker.
Block. How is that a foul?
So 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Yabusele, he's checked in for Brown. So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
And, you know, he was a high pick in 2014. Randall played just 14 minutes as a rookie. broke his tibia. But since then, he's bounced back nicely.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
And
two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses
and
yet.
Make the second.
Can't do much better than that, guys.
Way back up to 3.
The 76ers trail by 3. Fultz with the ball. Embiid the screen. Simmons against Hayward. Baseline try.
That's just crazy. He does not make those shots.
Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
He doesn't. He can't even shoot to the NBA, and he's making these shots here.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
And I let it in. 41 for Mr. Clutch.
Going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Fultz kicks to Simmons. Hayward comes with a double team.
Stolen by Hayward.
Stolen by Hayward, and they're moving it up. Outside Irving. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch to the basket, won't go.
Simmons got 9 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Llewellyn.
Well, and a foul.
Resounding dunk.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Yabusele. The Celtics working the ball right now. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch and misses again.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Boston trailing. Over to the wing. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Irving. Hayward on the wing. Outside Irving. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So the 76ers win it. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum.
And we lose game 1
critical.
to Philadelphia.
You know they'll want to ride this wave.
Wow, and I blame myself completely. That was horrific of a performance by me. Nothing in a game 1. I'm not happy at all. But I gotta come back in game 2 and play way better. That was awful. Blame myself completely. Go 0-1 is tough, because, you know, this is the year I'm like, we need to win. To lose the first game at home, it just, you can't do that. Well, guys, I'm going to have to end this video here. I'm sorry, we lost game 1 in mostly a pathetic performance by me. I got to play better next game. I'll see you guys in game 2. Thanks for joining me. See you guys in game 2. Peace from Pat Buckets.